and good evening. Big up. I am your host, Coach Minzy, and it's a bright morning. It's not sunny where I am at this moment. It's a bit white, and we're not talking about snow because I'm in Jamaica. But the place is absolutely white. Yeah? So it's a cool morning here in Jamaica, and that's where I am at. Possible persons have experienced the sunshine already, but I have not yet. All right, so everybody knows what has happened with the appeal, the goal and the handball against United States. The decision has been thrown out because of certain technicalities. In other words, due diligence was not done. You understand? So the money that was supposed to be paid for appeal, talking to the match commissioner, those stuff weren't done. And I believe that those things were ABC. I mean, did the technical team drop the ball there? You understand? Did they drop the ball? I don't know. You know what I mean? But one thing I can say, I've never seen this in football. I want someone to tell me who have seen it. A game has ended with a team winning, losing, or draw, and they appeal a goal that they presumably would have scored, and trying to get it, you know, trying to get it, the goal to stand, and in that they will get 3 points or get 3 points. I've never seen that before. Never in my life watching football I've ever seen that. What I have seen is the final whistle blow and VAR check and a penalty was given. That's what I've seen. Yes, I've seen that. A penalty was given after because VAR checked, but the referee they didn't leave the field of play. So I would think that is a different case. But in Jamaica's case, the game end, referee write up his report, match commissioner write up his report, and all of these things. So I mean, I guess the coach would have written his report as well, his match report. So to hear that we wanted to, did I say 3 points or 3 points? Anyways, like up the live, people. Once you're on the live, like up the stream. Like up the stream. So in my estimation, based on those things that I've never seen in football, I am wondering, but even if they were thinking that they weren't going to lose, they weren't going to win the case, so they did not pay the money and they did not go through the correct channel, why then write the appeal? Or they honestly did not know that they had to take that route? You know, people, it's critical. So it goes to show that appeals are not often done in football, so that could be one of the reasons. But I mean, they should have probably checked things out, find out, get information, call who needs to be called to find out what is the procedure, or the FIFA regulations are easily accessible via the internet. So it would have been an easy task to find out what would be the procedure to make an appeal of such. Yeah. So it's just one of those things that the ball, I believe, was dropped. Even though I've never in my lifetime watching football seen anybody win an appeal in like this. I've never seen it. That's what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we could have been the first. But the proper procedure was not followed. And that's the sad thing about it. What if the proper procedure was followed? Then we might have a case. But we would never know because we didn't follow the proper procedure. You understand? So it is just one of those things again where the administration is now giving the outsiders, the stakeholders, another foot in the neck. Yeah, it's just that simple. So people are gonna say the incompetence of the JFF. They are gonna say this. They are gonna say that because proper procedure was not followed, and we would never know what would have transpired if the proper procedure was followed. Yeah. So that in itself is another miss. That is another miss by the JFF. Yeah. And I hope this is a teachable moment for them. That when it comes on to these things, they have to ensure that they follow all procedures. If you don't know, you don't know. But nothing is wrong with finding out. Yeah? Nothing is wrong with finding out. Rules and regulations are there, but there are always exceptions to the rule. And if the proper procedure was followed, then we could be having a different conversation right now. Yeah? We could be having 3 points or 3 points. Yeah? Whichever way you want to take it, people. 3 points or 3 points. We could be having a different conversation. Well, apparently nothing is going Jamaica's way. Again, we seem like the bad apple of CONCACAF. Nothing seems to go our way. It's just sad. Calls against us, refereeing decision, goals being disallowed, all of these things, everything just, and then we pierce ourselves in the foot by not following proper procedure, where we could have had a situation. So then again, this Costa Rica issue, did the JFF actually spoke to the match commissioner? That's the thing again, you know. Did they pay the Swiss francs, the 1,000 Swiss francs that is needed? Huh? Because if these things were not done, you can't forget about the Costa Rica thing, you know. Forget it. It's pathetic. Does it make sense to think about it? Does make sense to think about it. It's pathetic. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So another appeal might be lost, people. So don't hold your breath on this one either, on the Costa Rica thing. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath on this one, people, because it I believe will be one of those scenarios where due diligence probably was not done. You understand? So it's just the reality of the federation that we deal with. You understand? So it is what it is. Let me see who is on. Ishmael, big up yourself. The head of JFF is just incompetent. Yeah, I would say that. Then that's why I'm saying now, based on this inaccuracy, then there's a possibility that the Costa Rica thing is just gonna be blown out the door. Yeah. So I don't think that is going anywhere. MP9994 said this is an embarrassment to the Jamaica for incompetence. The CONCACAF vice president should have known the procedure, but it further tells me that someone other than the president is pulling the strings. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad that due diligence, and as I said before, you know, if you're on spot and you want to make an appeal, you could simply go and ask someone. Nothing is wrong with that, you know. Nothing is wrong with that. You can Google anything. You understand? You can Google anything. But you see, there's always a go-to person, you know. And whenever I'm at certain games or athletic events, there's always somebody we can call that can give us some information that we might not have. Who did they call on? Did they call on anyone? I don't know. Just the situation. Ambitious Hustler, big up yourself. Yo, coach, when the Adidas uniform, them are released. You know, I'm not certain yet. They have not released it yet. I'm wondering if it is after the qualifiers. But let's see how that one gonna. Ambitious Hustler. Alright, people. So this is where I take my leave. Thank you very much for sticking and staying. Thank you very much for showing up. Top of the morning. I trust that you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again for tuning into the show. So we all know that we lost the appeal against the United States because there was procedural errors. And I am thinking that the same thing possible will happen with the Costa Rica thing, because that has gone, and then I am not certain if they did what they needed to do to ensure that the appeal might have some grounds or basis. You know what I mean? All right, so big up yourself, people. Thanks again for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, peace out.